Hey, what's up? It's Wyland. Today we're going to go into Bybit, leverage trading, margin trading, huge profits to be made. If you don't have a Bybit account, sign up below. We have a challenge going on right now, 100 Ethereum challenge, and when we crush that, we are going to do some large giveaways. So let's get started into it. Also, they're doing a $600 deposit bonus depending on the deposit you're going to send. So Bybit has a few different contracts you could change. You could trade perpetual, inverse, coin margined USD, perpetual, and inverse futures, which are coin margined. And what does that mean? Coin margin means that it allows you to use your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your EOS, or XRP, which are the contracts that are traded on Bybit, and it allows you to use your coins to long or short. So you're going to use Bitcoin to long or short Bitcoin to make more Bitcoin, or you'll use Ethereum to long and short Ethereum to make more Ethereum. And that's probably one of my more favorite ways to trade. So if you have no idea what margin trading is, or you've never been on any, margin trading website, BitMEX, FTX, Bybit, or anything like that nature, I would probably recommend, trying to trade alts or going on Binance and alt trading, especially if we're moving into an alt market, because this is a little bit more difficult. And you have the possibility of blowing your whole account if you are on a cross trade. Let's get right into that. So there's different types of options, limit, market, conditional, and what type of leverage you're going to be doing. Are you going to be doing cross, or are you going to be doing isolated? First of all, I would like to pull up my chart on TradingView. I go to tradingview.com and I go to BTC USD. And I pick Bybit because that's what we're trading on, and I want the, all the data from Bybit. And then I'll use this chart to, do my technical analysis. Am I going to go long? Am I going to go short? All that great stuff. So we're on the Bybit platform right now. Isolated, you are taking your capital and you're isolating that from your whole balance. So you are taking, let's say we're going to do 10,000 long. You can see that the order value is 0.178. That's how much 10,000 USD costs in Bitcoin. So you can see here, our order price is 56K, our quantity is 10K. Our order cost, since we're going 3x, is approximately 3x less than the whole 10K because we're using leverage. The Bybit exchange is allowing us to use extra capital. There's obviously some funding rates. There's some, fees that you'll be paying to do so, and your spread is smaller. So from your liquidation here at 42K, you'll lose the 0.059. This is how much 10 grand costs in USDT, and this is how much your entry costs because you're going 3x long, almost 3x less, but there's fees and things like that incorporated. So you are risking 0.059 in an isolated trade. It's isolated. If you go cross, you're defaulted at 100x, and there's a lot of benefits to trading cross, but there's a lot of negatives as well. Your whole balance is at stake. So I have 0.34 here, and if I'm trading cross and I let this come down to 19K, I'll lose the whole balance. So do you see there's a lot of more risk associated with it, and just risk in general trading, leverage trading. And it's not like alt trading where, you're bag holding an alt. You could literally lose your whole balance here. So you can see here this order cost is 0.02. It's not 0.03, it's 0.002. So it's putting me at 100x, and this is the order value. And this is my liquidation. I'll lose the whole thing. So there is a huge difference between cross and isolated. If you're going to start out, I'd recommend trading isolated to learn what you're doing, to learn all the buttons, all the small things about the exchanges and how it works before you start going into cross trading. You have your limit, market, and conditional orders here. So market, you're just market buying. You're incurring more fees because you're a taker. You're not a maker in a sense where you're just taking the order instead of making a limit order. And conditional, you're doing a trigger price. So if price hits 50,000, go long. If price breaks all-time high at 62,000, go long. If price breaks down, XXXX, maybe 30,000, go short. So that's a conditional order. And then limit order is just your simple limit buy order, limit, sell order. So let's say I want to go long at 50,000, 10,000 units. Let's buy that right now. So we're going long at 50,000, 10,000 units. We're going 100x, order value to 0.2 BTC. Let's confirm that. And then you can see my order has popped on. And I can actually drag, drop, and move it closer. I can trace the price. And maybe I want to change my analysis and I lower it down. And you know what? I can stack more if I want. I can keep stacking. And I can keep stacking. You know what I mean? And I will leave one here just in case. Just in case Bitcoin swipes to these levels, I'm going to leave that there. While we actually, I'll put those back later. So this is some other things you could do with Bybit. Buy long with stop loss and take profit. Sell short with take profit and stop loss. Post only. So post only is not like getting into a market order by accident, like misclicking and going long or closing or short. It'll only post that. So I'll read it. The post only order will be executed as a market will only be executed as a market maker order. If it can be executed immediately as a taker order, it will be automatically canceled. So you can't market buy. It's only maker orders. So that will save you some fees, or you'll earn some fees actually in doing so. And reduce only is the reduce only order will only reduce your position size. Any order that might increase your position size will be canceled or adjusted. So this allows you, just in case you misclick, and you can see your total equity here. Here you can see how much leverage you can use, how much contracts you can actually trade. So I have up to $1 million USD that I could go ham with and go crazy, but I don't trade like that. It's all about risk management and having an edge, a trading system that works, with your risk management that allows you to take losses, but your winners are bigger. So let's go into the calculator and some other functions as well. You have the calculator. No, that's not the calculator. The calculator up here. I don't like that. Which you can look at profit and loss. So let's go leverage 1, 10,000 units. Price, let's say we enter at 60,000, and let's say we think it's going to 80 grand, just for math's sake. You're going to make approximately 25%, almost half a P1, 0.041666. At that price would be just under $4,000 you'd be making with 1x leverage. The target price, you can see the same thing. Quantity, price, ROI would be, let's say we want 100% ROI, we would need, that's, what is happening here? Quantity, price, let's go 50,000. It's not showing the target price for any reason. Maybe it's because I'm not in a position. And then your liquidation price, which you can also see, which is important because your liquidation price is the price the trade gets cut. You lose the money. If it's an isolated, you lose that little bit. And if it's in cross, you lose the whole balance. And if you are doing anything crazy like that to trade a cross trade and get close to liquidation, I would highly recommend putting a stop loss above liquidation, because depending on how much leverage you're using, you're going to get charged a 20, 30, 40, even 45% fee. So you're saving a lot of money if it just hits your stop loss than letting it get liquidated. I'll never let a position get liquidated. Very reckless. So let's say I'm going to do a 50,000 long. Let's say right here, 51,000. Let's just say 52,000. I'm going to do a $52,000 long. I'm going to do 10,000 units, and I'm going to have my take profit at 80,000, and I'm going to have my stop loss, let's say we did 52, right under this low right here, 46K. 46K. Now you see everything set up. Order price 52, quantity 10,000. This is the order cost. This is the order value. Here's my liquidation. So if we get if it goes to 18 grand, we're going to lose the whole balance. But I have my stop loss at 46,000. So that stop loss will save me from getting liquidated, and then I have my take profit, so it'll automatically take profit for me at that price. So let's confirm this order, and then you can come down to active and see the order. And you can, after this is actually executed, you can change the take profit and the stop loss, and it's so cool because you can actually see how much you'll make or how much you'll lose. And that's important because you want to only take a 1% or 2% loss, in general, for safe and sound risk management skills. And then you can edit order price here, edit your total price here, your total contract, so you could change it to 20,000 units or 50,000 units. We're gonna go ham. Hopefully it just wicked me in right now, but you kind of see the examples that I'm doing. And anything else that I'm thinking I should go into, it is important to learn funding rate and how much you're going to be paying in fees. I believe the first 2 days are fee free if you're a maker. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to have to look more into that. And when you go into your back end, this is my second account, you can see how well you're doing. So on this account, I have total profit of 2,500, daily realized of $40 because I was in a trade and my stop loss saved me. I was thinking this price is, market's going to come down a little bit. Let me put a stop loss in profit, because I can also move my stop loss in profit. Let's say my entry's here. I can put my stop loss up here. So I secured those profits. So that's what I did yesterday, late night. I made $40, and on Ethereum, I have about 1,700 on this account here. So that's a total of, over $4,000. And working on building my Ethereum to 100 Ethereum. So you can join the challenge as well. I put that in the links in the description below. And then I also in our Discord made a 100 Ethereum challenge page where I'm posting the entries I'm taking and then my logic behind it and my progress. So I started at 70th and I'm at almost 9. I did take a loss yesterday. I couldn't put my stop loss in profit, but it is what it is. Small losses, you want to capture those big wins. And it's having your, trading system, your money management skills, and all that great stuff. So aside from that, that's like the basic overview on Bybit, how to get started trading, how to use cross or isolated, what's the difference in cross and isolated, how to use your stop losses, how to use your take profit, how to post orders, how to use the calculator, using TradingView with the BTC USD Bybit contract or the ETH USD contract. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, post them below, come into the Discord, let me know. If you want to join the Ethereum challenge, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be updating that in the Discord as much as I can, updating the charts as much as I can. And when we start hitting these goals a lot quicker, I've been just kind of trading DeFi and getting into these IDOs. So I've been ignoring Bybit for a little bit, but I'm going to take the challenge a lot more seriously. And I can't wait to start giving away some ETH after we start, taking some away from the market itself. And hitting this 100th challenge. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.